MPs are to pile the pressure on ministers as they look for clarity regarding the future of the Red Arrows staying in Lincolnshire. Sir Edward Leigh, the MP for Gainsborough, has secured a debate to discuss the future of RAF Scampton, which looks set to close in 2022. This is despite a petition against the proposed shutting of the airbase has far failed to get the 100,000 signatures needed to take it to Parliament, with the final chance to sign being today, Thursday, January 31st. But Mr Leigh has revealed he will now meet with Defence Minister Tobias Ellwood on Tuesday, February 5th, where he will demand an answer as to what the plans are for the Red Arrows, as well as asking him to defend the decision to close their home. Obviously this is a very important local issue, he told BBC Radio Lincolnshire. I have been campaigning on the issue of Scampton for years. I oppose the closure, I want the Red Arrows to stay. It will be partly on that to put the pressure on the minister. Red Arrow Plain, Image, Alex Britton, PA Wire. Those calls are being backed by Karen Lee. The MP for Lincoln believes selling the mod's decision to sell the base doesn't make economical sense. RAF Scampton is also home to the world-famous RAF aerobatic team, the Red Arrows, which has been displaying since 1965. I think there are a number of reasons. I telephoned the Speaker's office yesterday and registered to speak, so I am hoping I will be allowed to speak and represent Lincoln in that debate. I think there are really good reasons. There's the local economy, the fact we have a historic museum at RAF Scampton, but actually and more importantly the land at RAF Scampton is potentially contaminated. I have put in a FOI, Freedom of Information request, the last year and didn't get a decent response after 85 days. The value of that land could actually come at a loss once it is sold because of the work needed to make it viable to use it for other things. I just feel like there has been a real lack of transparency here. The Lincoln MP also says she has been frustrated in her bid to get answers about the closure. She added, I have repeatedly called on local MPs, politicians, councillors to work with me and I haven't had a single response. The fact that the Red Arrows flew from there in the war and there is a museum there is a part of our history. I am the MP for Lincoln and this will have a huge impact on Lincoln and no one will work with me. I am fighting my very hardest to try and save it as I do think we should keep them. We have history. This is Bomber County. Lydia Rusling, chief executive of Visit Lincoln, says that Lincolnshire's aviation heritage is a huge draw for visitors. She said, the Red Arrows have been synonymous with Lincolnshire's skies for over 30 years and we will be extremely sad to see them leave their base at Scampton. Our county's residents and visitors enjoy watching them practicing, and Visit Lincoln has used the iconic Red Arrows in many successful marketing campaigns. Tourism contributes £1.3 billion to the Lincolnshire economy and our aviation heritage attracts people from all over the world. This has come to the fore this year with our RAF Lincolnshire promotion to mark our county's long history to the RAF at 100. There is a significant interest in our aviation campaign with tens of thousands viewing the videos and taking part in the 100 Voices trails across the county. There has also been international interest in the opening of International Bomber Command Center and the Bastion in the Air exhibitions, one of which is on display at RAF Scampton. Whilst the decision to close RAF Scampton is out of our control, we'll do all we can to ensure the heritage and history of the base continues to be shared with residents and visitors. Heritage Center, the story of the dambusters, and the expertise of the volunteers are all valuable assets, which should be preserved. There are still many unanswered questions around the sale of RAF Scampton. But as the organization responsible for tourism in Lincolnshire, we'll do all we can to ensure our connection to the Royal Air Force and our unique aviation heritage remains strong and appealing to visitors.